Hello, good people. It's Rob Lee. I did a video a couple days ago for you exposing some of the lies in the mainstream media, but it's all media, alternative media, social media. And it was a pretty good video. It got censored. Everything I do is censored, but this was really censored hard. In fact, the views actually started going backward. And it doesn't bother me, man. It is what it is. If I was working for them, I wouldn't be loved by my Father. So they hate me and they block me and ban me and censor me because they know that I'm with Jesus Christ. And that's not going to change. What I want to talk to you, what I want to show you is something that when you see things with your eyes and you hear things with your ears, it gives you a chance to recognize and to understand if somebody's trying to harm you. If somebody is going to do something to harm you, if somebody's lying to you, if you can pick up on the lie, think about the advantage that you would have with that person or that entity or that group. So what we want to do today is we want to take a little bit of time. This is going to be a long video. I'm not going to be a whole lot of talking now. I did these videos going back 2 years ago, a year ago, and I'm going to put them all together and put some of the best parts together. I'm doing this today, though. This is May the 24th. So what we're going to do, folks, is I just want you to look with me and see what has happened in the TV era as we go in from the TV era and the internet era and what has happened to people, what has happened to the mind. People are neurotic, psychotic. People are medicated, like I said before, medicated, fluoridated. They will believe anything. The masses are in a hypnotic state. You see, it's a mental malfunction. And that's where we are truly at. You see, you could put almost anything out before the public now, and they will believe it, man. They will buy it. They will invest their soul, their emotions. They will give it to the devil and say, here, whatever you're selling, I'm buying. And then you have the few of us, it seems like we're such a small group of people that love Jesus, and Jesus has said, hey, look, I'm going to show you the truth. I'm going to teach you and show you how not to follow the lie, because it's the lie that will get you. We're going to look at some numbers and some alphabet and deal with that, man. So what I want us to do, I just want us to look at a couple things, and we're going to look at a video, and I want you to listen to a video from Bush 1, and look at his boy Junior. These are a couple of serpents. These are the demonic flesh that lives among you. You see, demons actually reside in the flesh. We fight a spiritual war, as Ephesians 6:12 tells us, Ephesians 6:12 through 20. But these demonic spirits also inhabit people, beings that are born evil. As Proverbs tells us at 16:4, our Father tells us in Romans 8 that some are born evil. Then I want you to hear the President, Donald Trump, say 33 and 13. And then we're going to look at 33 and 13. And then I want you to ask yourself, what is it that these monsters are doing? Well, they're communicating with one another. They're talking their language. You're not supposed to know. You see, we're not supposed to know that this is how they communicate. I'm not trying to tell you that sometimes bad things don't happen, shootings, stabbings, bad things do happen every day. Most of what you see on the news is a lie. It's a lie. And with CGI now around, there's going to come a time that you're not even going to see real demons or people on the television. You're going to see everything is going to be computer generated. That's where we're going. This is the devil's time to take as many as he can. He's working hard. Him and his family are working hard. If you will stay close to Jesus Christ, if you will wrap your arms around him, you don't have to have that happen to you. You simply don't. I want you to look at some of the propaganda here, just a little bit before we even get into this. This is the, everybody, you remember about the NFL and all their stuff. I just want you to look here. This is Colin Kaepernick. Now, C is the third letter of the alphabet. K is 11. Here's your C, your K, 3 times 11, 33. Spike Lee is wearing the red and the black. The red is the color of the dragon. Black is for darkness. You see, that's how easy it is, man. And this is the propaganda a couple of years ago that Obama was going to jail. And I remember some guy sent me a video on my old channel, and he was so excited and told me it was going to happen. I made a video and told him, no, he ain't going to jail. He's coming back, and he will be back. In what way, I don't know. Well, he's not in jail. You see, this is the the lies that YouTube gives people, false senses of security that everything's going to be okay. It's only going to be all right if you have your arms around Jesus Christ. If you ain't got your arms around Jesus Christ, it ain't going to be okay for you. I'm telling you now, man, it ain't going to be okay for you, your wife, your mom, your dad, your brother, your sister, your children. It ain't going to be okay for you unless you have your arms around Jesus Christ and he's got his arm around you. Then it'll be okay for you. Come what may, it'll be okay for you. California mom reveals why she abandoned 3 babies at birth. Yes, I know she did. Sure she did, man. Yes, she did. All these, you see. The 33. This is the 33. Over and over the 33. These are the monsters that live among us. These are the demons. These are the real demons, folks. These are the demons. They're everywhere. They will pull the mouth back. They have ridges along the cheeks. They have slits in the eyes. Their face will show you demons because that's what lives inside of them. And their teeth and their mouth, and you will see them pull the mouth back to hide the snake's tongue that lives inside of them. It sounds surreal. I know it does, but I'm telling you right now, it's the truth. They're all related. You see, they're all one big evil family, and they fight amongst themselves for control of this earth because they honestly believe they are going to defeat our Creator. Read Psalms 2. They are gathering themselves together for the great battle. They are going to fight Jesus Christ and his army, and they are going to lose, and lose in a way that it's a joke, but they had to believe that they can win, and they believe they can win. And what we're going to look at here now is we're going to look at, again, Trump. We're going to look at Bush. And we're going to look at just a blatant hoax. And then we're going to go and we're going to play a video from something that I did a year ago. And I hope you will garner some knowledge from it. And you will understand that you have to exercise caution, brethren, in what you read and what you watch. I would tell you, you need to understand that every time that you read something on the internet, every time that you watch something, most of the time it's a lie, and most of the time it's from the devil. Think about that. Let's go to the videos, and then we'll go right into the videos that I did before, and I hope you enjoy it, and I hope you take the time to really get something from it. And at the end of the other videos, I'll say a couple words to you about how important it is for us to seek the only option that will save you, because there's only one, just one. I appreciate you watching.
See, you have his picture there. I know you're going through a grieving process. I know you're going through a grieving process.
My son just died a few days ago.
I know you're going through a grieving process.
A new world order when we are successful, and we will be.
Secretary of State, hide and delete our emails. I mean, think 33,000 emails, and that's just one batch. It's a lot of wedding talk. It's a lot of wedding talk. Put classified information in the reach of our enemies. Lie to Congress and sell government favors and access through the Clinton Foundation. It's this attitude of arrogance that explains why Hillary Clinton made 13 phones disappear, including with a hammer.
33, and all the splinter groups that start from the top, from the devil and his children, order out of chaos to confuse you and to divide and conquer. I want you to see just how far this goes and how it's in your face every day, and it actually is still getting to many of you because you're not seeing past it. With technology the way it is now, the evil of this world has the ability to reach out and grab you and touch you and get inside of your mind and your soul at any time. It takes a strong person, a person who does not wish to partake of that, to be able to walk away and not be affected by it. And this is the truth. Many people have an addiction to entertainment, and they have an addiction to the internet. And they get themselves into sorcery and to witchcraft, and it goes all downhill from there, and they start believing and living the lie. This is, people, the strong delusion. This is, people, the reality. It's Satan's news. Now, this is going to be part one, and I'm going to try to get straight to it and just hammer right home all these points, and I want you to work with me. Pay attention, please, brethren, to what I'm trying to tell you. I'm not trying to talk down to you. I'm trying to help you. Today, for example, Trump pardons ranchers who arrest led to armed occupation of a wildlife refuge, all right? Now here is the dad. These are the Hammonds, the father and son. Notice that the dad is Dwight Hammond. He is 76 years old, right? That's 13. The son is 49. That's 13. Now, if you go on to read the article, if you read all these dates, 2012, 2001, 2006, and below 2015 and 2016, if you add them up individually, folks, you will come to a 33. Do you think that's a coincidence, people? I tell you what, let's go back up and I'll do it for you just to show you. Just to show you, because I want you to know that I'm telling you the truth. And always double check everything that I do, I promise you. Let's start with 2. Plus 1 is 3. All right? Plus 2 is 5. Plus 2 is 7. Plus 1 is 8. Plus 2 is 10. Plus 6 is 16. Plus 2 is 18. Plus 1 is 19. Plus 5 is 24. Plus 2 is 26. Plus 1 is 27. Plus 6 is 33. You see, this is a psychological operation meant to divide the country. Let's move forward, people. Tommy Robinson, you guys remember this. His real name is Stephen Yaxley Lennon, allegedly jailed for 13 months and made his famous plea for help at 3:30. There's your 33 1/3 right in your face. Dallas police, 11 officers shot, 3 dead. 33 people right in your face. Report 13 bald eagles found dead in Maryland, died by poisoning. Well, that certainly is possible, right? But no, 33 and 13 are everywhere. This is not by coincidence. This is the way to mock the United States, America, because the bald eagle is the symbol of our country, and they're trying to tell you that they are trying to kill you. It's a way to mock. Here's a picture of a football coach. Paul Christ, as in Paul Christ, Paul Christ. And notice that whoever took the picture just happened to get it to where you get the 2 6s. And notice it says Wisconsin's Paul Christ, one of college football's 13 best coaches in 2010. Well, let me ask you something, folks. Why wouldn't he be one of the top 10, top 15, top 20? Why 13? Why such an odd number? Because it's there, because it's the devil saying, I run this, I own this, this is mine, this is my mark. And many of you are going to learn what the mark of the beast is, the image of the beast, and it's not going to be what you think. Let's move forward, brothers and sisters. The Chesapeake Bay hasn't been this healthy in 33 years. Really? I hear you. 33 children hospitalized after mysteriously falling ill at a Florida summer. Really? All right. The 33 best things to do in Portland this week. Really? Now this is June, folks, 1 through 3. June 1st through the 3rd. So what do you have, folks? 33 1/3. You see, whoever wrote the article is telling you, I work for the devil. I work for Satan. And you will start to realize that this is everywhere. We are engulfed by it. And there's only one way out. One way. And we'll get to that at the end of the video. Let's move forward. The 33 best outdoor dining spots in the Lehigh Valley. 33, huh? Not 30 or 25 or 15, but 33. Again, it's the mark. Let's move forward. All right, let's move forward, people. And I don't know if I'm pronouncing this right. I'm certainly going to do my best. Leptospirosis kills 6. 33 still confined. You see, there's your 6, and 33 still confined. Puberty, and remember, folks, most of these are new. These are new. Puberty at 33, a trans woman's midlife coming of age. 33. You see, this is the mockery. This is where we're really at. 33 plays that brought the LGBTQ experiences to the stage. 33 plays. Let's move forward. Cambodia. 33 pregnant women found in raid on child surrogacy ring. 33, huh? How about the movie? The Naked Gun, 33 and a third. Why would they call it that? If I'm not mistaken, wasn't this the third movie in the trilogy? Why 33 and a third? Right. Let's move forward into the entertainment. 33 and 1/3 live. This was October 2017, where a bunch of musicians get together at a concert, and it's called 33 and 1/3 live. Really? I got you. Now, here's George Harrison of the Beatles. The Beatles played a huge role in the destruction of teenagers and young people in the 60s. Here's his album, 33 and 1/3, and it was played on what was called a record player back then, and the albums were 33 and 1/3, you see. That's what they were, 33 and 1/3. You think that's a coincidence, people? I mean, do you really think that is a coincidence? Come on, people. Emmys, 33 supporting actors pose for star-studded class photo. Immigration lawyers meet with 33 undocumented immigrants held at Sheridan Prison. Really, people? 33, not 30 or 25 or 50 or 40 or 10, but 33. Let's go forward. Ariana Grande dropped a 33-second tease of her next single, and we're already emotional listening to it. Well, I'm sure as hell not. But anyway, why would it have to be a 33-second clip of a song? Why couldn't it be 20 or 43? You see, it's the devil again. He's giving you his mark. 33 and 1/3 of the devils were cast out of heaven, and they are telling you, man, we are running things. And the Almighty Creator is letting them run things, because this earth is getting ready to be punished on a scale that it hasn't been in a long, long time. Listen to me. You don't have to partake of it. Let's move forward. 33 ways to look younger, according to experts. Not 40 ways or 10 ways or 25 ways, but 33 ways to look younger. Really? Sure. And body has been exhumed in England 33 years after the man went missing. You see, folks, if they don't have a story, they're either going to make up one, create one, give you a false flag, a hoax, or they will put their mark on everything to let you know that they will let other devils know this is ours, because they want to mock and they enjoy the laughter that they get. That 99.999999% of this earth is blind. Let's move on, and you'll really like this one, folks. Your employees could save 33 minutes and 36 seconds per week with visual communication. Well, there's your 33, folks, and there's your 36 in 3 times 6. Now, do you really, people? Do you really believe that's a coincidence? I'm asking you. Do you really believe that is a coincidence? Of course you don't. Of course you don't. Let's go further, and we'll close this out. The evil of this world is constantly trying to deceive you and control you, and they do it through theater. Most everything that we see is theater. It's the truth versus a lie. It's light versus darkness. It's the flock of Jesus Christ versus the family of the devil. And this is not going to go away. In fact, it's going to get worse, because more people are going to be deceived. And people are going to mock you, people are going to laugh at you, and people are going to misquote scripture, and people are going to try to tear you down. And many of them will pretend to be Christians. You're going to have to understand, the majority of them will pretend to be Christians. There's no need for you to get into an argument with somebody that cannot see the truth. You have the power to rebuke them in the name of Jesus Christ, and then go on. Move on. There's no need to argue with somebody who the Father has not blessed with the truth. This is just the way it is. Now, let's move forward and listen, pay attention, because this is the last time I'm going to do this, and I want you to think about what I'm showing you. This is Beyonce. Okay, this is the diamond. Okay, this is the eye. She's giving you the eye of the devil, and she's got the three fingers up. All right, this is the 33. Your president is doing the same thing, only in a different way, and they don't hide it anymore. They used to hide it. They don't have to hide it now. You see, it's in the open. More from Donald Trump. The United States has foolishly given Pakistan more than $33 billion in aid over the last 15 years. 33% support creating a national space force. You mean a space force based on lies? Lies, people. The Father says that we live in a firmament, with a firmament above us and below us. The NASA logo is a serpent's tongue, people. You know, the two most popular subjects on the internet, sadly enough, are UFOs and porn. The world is suffering from a demonic mental illness. And how is it that with chemtrails, whether people call them chemtrails or contrails, or people argue back and forth, nobody talks about the third option? How is it that people like me, my wife, and others have seen these lines being formed in the sky with our own eyes, with no planes being used? I want you to think about what I'm telling you, because there's something more to it than what most people know. And I'm ready to go way deeper, man. I'm going to share with you in the coming days and weeks and months what I believe to know the truth. And if you want to go away, run, do what you got to do. I'm simply planting a seed for you now. How about the Orlando mass shooting? 49 killed, right? 4 plus 9 is 13. The gunman has an allegiance to ISIS. Well, ISIS is a ancient demonic goddess. All right, this is the truth. Now, if you look at the backstory of it, you have a 3-hour siege with 30 people rescued. 3 plus 30 is what? 33. It's theater, folks. The Virginia Tech shooting, 33 dead. I'll say no more. I could do an hour-long video on it alone. Militants abduct 33 people, and at the bottom it says 13 of them were engineers. There is your 33 and your 13. 33 dead in a heat wave in Quebec, Canada. Now, I don't want to see any innocent person harmed because of heat or anything else. But do you not find it strange that with what we know that they chose a number 33? 33 birds found dead. Mom reveals why she abandoned 3 babies at birth 3 separate times. There is your 33. Israel arrests 33 in Jerusalem in Temple Mount riots. On the back page of the story, it says that the youngest of these so-called rioters was 13. There is your 33 and your 13. Florida airport shooting, 5 dead, 8 wounded, equals what? 13. It was on Spirit Airlines, as in fallen spirits. You see, folks, it's time to wake up now. You see, we're going to the next level here. It's time to wake up. We're not in Kansas anymore. 33 dead, 130 injured in China knife-wielding spree. There is your 33 and your 13. 33 dead in a Brazil prison riot. 33 dead in U.S.-led North Syria airstrike. This is mind control, folks. Mind control. You see, the devils will use all forms of media and all forms of entertainment. They will use drugs. They will even mark the drugs that kill you with. This is theater and deception to control and destroy you. They have made America a medicated and fluoridated continent. The people care more about meaningless athletics that have no bearing on their lives or their salvation. People go to 501c3 churches and a C is a 3, so they go to a 501(c)(33) church where they are taught lie after lie about the Almighty Father, Jesus Christ, and who are the true Israelites. You see, people enjoy being enslaved, and people enjoy selling themselves to the corporate harlot for a few fleeting moments of pleasure. And Silicon Valley will pump out the next line of demonic trinkets to keep you amused and captivated. The dumbed down people will wait in line, daze people, and even kill one another or fight to save $25 on a trinket from the devil. You can bottle sewage water, put a false label on it, and sell it to the people for a few dollars, and they will thank you for it. You see, the devil knows how to move the cattle. They will create a problem, get you to react, and the devil will give you the solution. You will lose more rights and freedoms because of your ignorance and your naivete, because you have not sought out Jesus Christ. Naive people follow demonic leaders instead of Jesus Christ, and this is where we are truly at. It's called the falling away. The Father has not shown these naive people the truth, that all of these so-called leaders are of the same demonic brood. They may fight amongst themselves, but they are of the same family. All right, good people. So after watching all that, we can see that we live in a world of deception and lies, and we already knew that. But I hope that it will help you to garner some knowledge as you go forward about what, when you read something, to understand, to look for how they lie. And again, bad things do happen. And sometimes just because you see the occult numbers in it doesn't mean that an actual event didn't happen. Many times, though, it does not. And many times it's false flags, it's drills, it's hoaxes, and sometimes events do go live. It's their calling card. It's what they do. And the only way to escape the lie is to live in the truth. And Jesus Christ is the truth personified. Jesus Christ is the way, the truth, and the life. And for us, we need to embrace Jesus Christ and wrap our arms around him and seek his love and his wisdom and his guidance every second of every minute of every hour of every day. Listen, brethren, I'm probably the least of you in many ways because of what I've done in my life, but I'm telling you, I could not live without Jesus Christ. I wouldn't know what to do. At this point in my life, I could not live without my Father and Jesus Christ. I wouldn't know what to do. I could not function without them in my life. I could not function without Jesus Christ having all power. Matthew 28:18. Book of John says Jesus has power over all flesh. Jesus has power over everything. And Jesus Christ loves us. Jesus Christ wants us to behave and do certain things a certain way for him. We have to stay away from the lie and the liars as best as we possibly can. And when we see the lie, go the opposite way from it. We've learned a lot in this video, and there's another video that I may play for you. I'm not sure if it's worth it. This may be enough. And I hope that it does help many of you to see just how much they lie. Now, a guy even left a comment on my channel, and I'll let you read it. And he said that it was by accident. Maybe it was, but I thought it was incredibly telling that he mentioned the 33. He just happened to choose 33%. And then he just happened to choose the 85, which is 33 and 13. His name is Richard Rice. And he defended it by saying, oh, it was just a coincidence. Then he went off to talking about that he certainly knows about it, about the 49, the 4 plus 9, and then telling me to go find something else about some gate in Jerusalem. I thought it was incredibly telling. Again, I'm not saying this guy is something or is not something. I thought it was telling. I'll leave the rest of that, of what I feel about it, to myself. But remember what I told you. Many people are going to come to you, brethren, and they will use the name Jesus, but there's nothing behind it. There's no love, there's no meaning, there's no relationship. It's just a word to them. Has no power, has nothing to, it's nothing to them. But it's to get into your good graces so you will think, that's a brethren, that's a sister, that's a brother. I've said enough, I've rambled. Again, I will urge you, brethren, wrap your arms around Jesus Christ. Open up your Bible, pray, get up every day and do the best you can to serve Jesus Christ, to love Jesus Christ, and do what's pleasing in his eyes. Pray for one another. And when you see the lie, go the other way. In the name of Jesus Christ, I pray for all of you. I pray for your households, your families, your children, your animals, that you will run to Jesus Christ and hold on tight. The rest of the world, brethren, follows this lie. Everything that we've looked at in the past couple of videos, people believe the lie. And we are going to be ostracized because we don't believe the lie, because we believe in the truth, and the truth is Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ said, you're going to be hated for my name's sake. May the Almighty Father bless each and every one of you in the only name that can save you, the only name that can heal you, the only name that can comfort you, the only name that can teach you, Jesus Christ.